Hi everyone, welcome to Think and Grow Exponentially. My name is Mark. In 2006, one man issued a $1 million challenge. I can beat anyone in investing just by spending a few minutes of work. The challenger was the leader of a multi-billion dollar investment firm, Protege Partners. His name was Ted Seides, and he took on the bet against the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett. Ted Seides picked a portfolio of 5 different hedge funds. These hedge funds consisted of mathematicians, statisticians, physicists, and former professionals who were responsible for Yale's endowment fund. And we all know Yale has a lot of money. Warren Buffett picked something simple, boring, and brainless. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. The bet was supposed to last for 10 years from 2008 to 2018, and the winner of that bet would receive $1 million to the charity of their choice. In that first year, Buffett's bet was losing dramatically because of the Great Recession. However, Buffett's bet won for the next 5 consecutive years, lost the next year, and then won 2 more years afterwards. After losing 7 out of those 9 years, Ted Seides waved the white flag and conceded to Warren Buffett. You won.
The results were staggering. Ted Seides' hedge fund strategy involved selecting 5 different funds from some of the best portfolio managers in the world. And his average was 22% after 9 years of returns. Meanwhile, Warren Buffett just selected the S&P 500, and his return after 9 years was 85.4%. When you compare the two, Buffett's strategy was almost 4 times more than the hedge fund's performance. So Ted Seides' hedge fund produced $220,000, whereas Warren Buffett's strategy produced $854,000. That's $634,000 difference, which is huge in terms of returns.
One of the main reasons Ted Seides lost to Warren Buffett is due to fees. Hedge funds typically follow the 2 and 20 rule. That is, you pay 2% for management fees and 20% for profits. Meanwhile, index funds charge a fraction of a percent. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF Admiral Shares, stock ticker symbol VFIAX, charges 0.04 of 1%.
So let's do some quick math. Say we invested $10,000 into Ted's strategy and $10,000 into Buffett's strategy, and at the end of the year, both portfolios made a $5,000 gain. The total of each portfolio would be $15,000 before fees. Using the 2 and 20 rule for hedge funds, we take 2% of $15,000 for management fee, which equals $300, and then 20% of incentive fees. So 20% of $5,000 would equal $1,000. Now with Buffett's strategy, you would only take 0.04% of $15,000, which is $6.
So when you compare the two, hedge funds portfolio is a total of $1,300 in fees. Buffett's strategy, only $6 in fees. I think it's a clear winner. So what's the moral of the story? Invest in the S&P 500. Despite his legendary stock picking sales, Warren Buffett has stated that, quote, there is no better bet than America. He has instructed that 90% of his wealth be put in the S&P 500 should he pass away. I have said something similar to my wife, who knows very little about investments. Should I ever die, just remember these 5 words, S&P 500.
So what is the S&P 500? It is a stock market index that follows 500 of the largest companies in America. It consists of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, Visa, and 490 other valuable companies. When you take a look at this image right here, you are basically betting on these 500 companies. And there's no way you will see the failure of all these companies. They are just too big to fail.
So if you like what you saw today, please don't forget to like and subscribe below and tell your friends about it. Thanks for watching, and remember, think and grow exponentially. Take care.